We had a project here that we bought for 800,000. We flip it and we put a very good amount of money in it to make the place look really good. And then the place ended up being, sold for 1.7. Are you thinking of being a business owner here in Florida? Let me tell you this. I start my company and I'll tell you how everything started. You're not gonna believe it. Yes, everything started in 1999 with $1,000 in my pocket and no English. Can you believe it? No English. And I worked in a lot of different companies. I was a dishwasher in a hotel. I was a cook in a hotel. And I worked for a lot of restaurants. And that job helped me with my English. Believe me, I was working with a lot of Americans and that forced me to learn English. It was in 2004 when I got hired by a agency that was hiring people for manufacturing as a trilingual recruiter, that I actually got even better with my English. A few months later, I was hired by this Brazilian granite fabricator. They were Massachusetts fabricating countertops for people, and they were growing so quick that they needed someone to help them with the project development. So I was hired to find system for them, hiring computer, buying computers, train people, work with the OSHA system, and doing a lot of things. A few months later, everything was fine. They sent me to Florida, Fort Myers, to do the same work. This granite company was growing, and they sent me over there to take care of the same project. Inventory, system, OSHA. I was there for 7 days working this project. Is when I decided, what am I doing in that cold weather in Massachusetts? I went back, gave my notice. I didn't know what I was going to do. I was lost. I didn't know, because people up north always mention you will not make money in Florida. But you know what? I took my odds. I gave my notice. 2 weeks later, I was in Fort Myers, Florida. The company gave me a position in Fort Myers where I was working in the office doing account receivable, account payable for 3 months, and that closed office was horrible. It's not my thing, people. I like to be outside talking to people. I like to be, selling it, taking care, problems, making, things work nice. And I gave my notice again. They gave me a sales position then. I started working as a salesman for the company, driving every day up to Sarasota, Tampa. So it was driving in the morning, pretty much 2 hours that way, 2 hours this way. It was a nightmare with the traffic. And then I decided to open my own business. First in precious stones. I didn't have money. I only had $2,000 in my bank account, a good credit. I went to Ford and I bought a brand new truck, a truck that was white. I made some magnetic logos for the doors. I went to Walmart, got some polo shirt. Something really important for you to focus is your image of your company. I had a simple website, but with the good information. I had a very clean business card with my logo, the same one as today. And with that, I went to Walmart, bought my white $9 polo shirt, stitched my logo on it, and I was looking for projects. I was driving in Cape Coral, on the streets of Cape Coral, looking for those portable toilets. That's right, those construction parties. And every toilet, every bathroom that I was looking at, I was, approaching, I knew that was a job opportunity for me to sell my granite countertops. I was very blessed to find supervisors sometime, homeowners, even the builder. And I was selling it and trying to present my product. Guess what? My first year, I did 120 kitchens. I sold almost $400,000. And then that give me in the 2008, when the market actually crashed, I had no overheads. and it was booming with my new company, taking care of people right, going, and selling my granite countertops from 2008, 2009. Everything was amazed. Until I went to Brazil and I went to visit my family. I found my mom sick. I went back for her to take care of my mom. I had a company in Brazil that I was investing in it. I stayed in Brazil for 3 years. In 3 years, I was there taking care of my mom. I got back here in September 3rd, 2013 with $3,000 in my pocket and with a lot of passion to open my business again. We opened for Design by Eddie, which is First Impression Kitchens and Bath. Now, not only countertops, I was actually looking for more opportunities. In 2014, when we opened Design by Eddie, we end up doing countertops, flooring, and then 2015 we opened our first store for granite countertop store in Cape Coral, Florida. In 2015, people were walking in after 3 months. That is right, 3 months of my store open. I had my first customer walking in. They were asking if I was doing cabinetry. I said, wow, right now I will learn about cabinetry. I'm gonna do cabinetry. I already do countertops. I started doing cabinetry. Then I learned about flooring, electrical, plumbing. Boom. That was a game change, people. When I start doing full remodel, walking people's house with great ideas, communicating with them, listening to the customer, and creating beautiful projects, being a kitchen, a bathroom, full remodel, and that was a game change. And I was 35 years old when I found that I was good at remodels. I was good at selections because I always been good in sales. If you treat people with respect, honesty, and if you really want to take care of them, not because of the money, but what they have in their mind, their dreams, their desire. A lot of my customers, they are people that might be their last home. So we have to connect and make their dream a reality. More than that, 2020 is where we opened First Impression Builders. That's right, we start building homes. We bought lands, we start flipping houses, and we start building homes. We did some nice projects. We had a project here that we bought for $800,000. We flip it and we put a very good amount of money in it to make the place look really good. And then the place ended up being sold for 1.7. Big houses that we've been building. Now we are building 8,200 square feet home with a boat lift in the back, pool on the second level, elevator, and that is a little bit of our projects that we do here. We don't only do remodels today, but we do a lot of new constructions also. So nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. If I did it, why are you not doing it? With the right attitude, treat people right, be honest, work hard, and everything else will come back to you. This is America, people. This is the land of the freedom. And if you dream it, if you work hard, you can make it. So if you like my story a little bit or a lot, please subscribe here and you're going to receive more of my life in America. Thank you.